Okay, we have linebacker Caleb Harmel, head coach Jeremy Irvin, and quarterback Tucker Horn.
Do you want to make an opening statement?
Yeah, just first and foremost, want to congratulate Coach Fredenberg and his team on a hard-fought victory. It played out pretty similar to how we thought. We had full confidence in our team and our ability. We expected a slugfest, so the result of the game in terms of the last-second nature was not surprising to me. Love this football team. They've really embraced being a very physical presence. I think you saw that on the field. We just weren't good enough today. But again, congratulations to them. I'm very proud of our guys.
Tucker, what was the difference today for the offense? The numbers aren't there. How much did the wind affect it? How much was it? Did you do anything that surprised y'all?
No, not much with the elements. To start off, I'm super proud of our guys. O-line did a great job protecting the day receivers, ran routes to get open. As far as schematics, UNHB has just a great defense. Staying there too high, D-line, box, great players. We struggled running the ball today, and things are really tough when it's hard to run the ball, hard to get those 3-4 yard runs. So.
Yeah, how much did y'all have to alter game plan as the game went on?
Just a little bit. You did see in terms of field position, I think on both sides. Coach taking the win early in the first half, us taking in the third quarter. You were trying to play some field position because it was impactful, especially in the kicking game. But again, they were as advertised. We knew we'd have to run the ball in a light box. We were able to get a couple of good runs, but we just weren't able to sustain it. And it's easy to start moving the ball and getting into a rhythm when it's 2nd and 6 and stuff like that, as opposed to 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9. But again, we fought very, very hard. It was good for our young guys to feel this. Again, they didn't back down. They went out there every single play, but this was a good opportunity for them to measure up against one of the top teams in the country. And we got to get stronger in some areas so we can run the football against their sub-personnel.
The 4th and 1 play, the defense on where you guys just selling full out on that play.
Yeah, I mean they were just running that ISO dive, and I think that was probably the only time during the game came at the right time for them where they got the crease, and we were. Maybe I shouldn't have called the timeout, but I wanted to make sure that our guys were fresh. We are very, very proud of the brotherhood that we have, and I wasn't going to take a timeout home. I've got full confidence in this guy to go down, and if we needed a field goal to tie it or a touchdown to win it, that he didn't need timeouts to do it. We've got enough playmakers outside, but I wanted our guys to have another 30 seconds to look each other in the eye and understand the brotherhood that they have and go make that play and tip our hat to them. They creased us on the last play, and they sealed it up at that point. But wasn't going to take a timeout home with me, and wanted to make sure my guys were fresh, and they just got the better of us on that one. Probably selling out. But again, we're just doing our job, and they won that play.
You talked about the youth of your team. You've built this program, and they're starting to realize where you've envisioned it to go. The future's really bright for Trinity.
It is, but this year isn't. This year could continue to be a foundation building, but we'll be very cognizant of the fact that this year is not next year's team. We've got to rebuild it. I'm very, very thankful and excited about the fact that both of these guys sitting beside me have 2 more years. We've got 7 guys on defense who can be back for 2 more seasons. We've got 8 guys on offense who can be back for 2 seasons. They do have a chance to do something special, but at the same time, we will not rest on this. This is going to be a motivating factor for us because, again, every year is different. These 2 guys will be in different life situations next year. They'll be a year older. It could be the exact same season, but they're going to process it differently. So we'll be very, very meticulous in our process and make sure that we do the things necessary to be back here.
Caleb, y'all bottled up. UMHB's right through 3 quarters, and they just kept on. The number 5 kid, I think, had 70 of his 118 in the 4th. Did it feel like y'all got worn down a little bit, or how physical was it out there?
It's a physical game. Obviously, we're both in the playoffs for a reason. Give props to them. They have a great O-line. They kept filling with the tight end constantly, and then they were just doing their job. I wouldn't say that we were slacking or that we were fading away. Just think, like Coach Irvin said, they were finding the creases a little bit more, specifically on that last touchdown run. They found the crease and were able to capitalize on it.